My First Summer in the Sierra by John Muir. July 28th. No cloud mountains, only curly cirrus wisps, scarce perceptible, and the want of thunder to strike the noon hour seems strange, as if the Sierra clock had stopped. Have been studying the magnifica fir, measured one near 240 feet high, the tallest I have yet seen. This species is the most symmetrical of all conifers, but though gigantic in size, it seldom lives more than 400 or 500 years. Most of the trees die from the attacks of a fungus at the age of 2 or 3 centuries. This dry rot fungus perhaps enters the trunk by way of the stumps of limbs broken off by the snow that loads the broad palmate branches. The younger specimens are marvels of symmetry, straight and erect as a plumb line. Their branches in regular level whorls of 5 mostly, each branch as exact in its division as a fern frond, and thickly covered by the leaves, making a rich plush over all the tree, excepting only the trunk and a small portion of the main limbs. The leaves turn upward, especially on the branchlets, and are stiff and sharp, pointed on all the upper portion of the tree. They remain on the tree about 8 or 10 years, and as the growth is rapid, it is not rare to find the leaves still in place on the upper part of the axis, where it is 3 to 4 inches in diameter, wide apart of course, and their spiral arrangement beautifully displayed. The leaf scars are conspicuous for 20 years or more, but there is a good deal of variation in different trees as to the thickness and sharpness of the leaves. After the excursion to Mount Hoffman, I had seen a complete cross-section of the Sierra forest, and I find that Abies magnifica is the most symmetrical tree of all the noble coniferous company. The cones are grand affairs, superb in form, size, and color, cylindrical, stand erect on the upper branches like casks, and are from 5 to 8 inches in length by 3 or 4 in diameter, greenish-gray and covered with fine down which has a silvery luster in the sunshine, and their brilliance is augmented by beads of transparent blossom, which seems to have been poured over each cone, bringing to mind the old ceremonies of anointing with oil. If possible, the inside of the cone is more beautiful than the outside. The scales, bracts, and seed wings are tinted with the loveliest rosy purple with a bright lustrous iridescence. The seeds, 3/4 of an inch long, are dark brown. When the cones are ripe, the scales and bracts fall off, setting the seeds free to fly to their predestined places, while the dead spike-like axes are left on the branches for many years to mark the positions of the vanished cones, excepting those cut off when green by the Douglas squirrel. How he gets his teeth under the broad bases of the sessile cones, I don't know. Climbing these trees on a sunny day to visit the growing cones and to gaze over the tops of the forest is one of my best enjoyments.